Good morning and welcome to the Last Man Stands World Cup. We should have an absolute cracker of a match this morning. We've got the rest of the world taking on Bangladesh. Bangladesh have won the toss and elected to bat. No surprise there. It's an absolute belter of a track. And each time Bangladesh have opened up, they've done serious damage. Opening the bowling for the rest of the world is Jeff Brewer. He's also captaining the team. Oh, it's sloppy work behind the stumps there by the wicketkeeper. I think it's Malcolm Faddy. That one's kept a bit low. It's the first ball I've seen that hasn't bounced true on this deck. So that's shows signs that finally we're getting a little bit of wear and tear on this track. It is the fourth day of play here. This magnificent Nairobi Gymkhana. Brewer will want to see more of that. That's good shape there by Jeff Brewer. It's the way swing. So bowled again, outside edge down to third man. Indra Kruger does the work. What an arm. Right above the stumps there. So, brings Akash on strike. Oh, it's straight way down the leg side there. Big effort ball from Brewer, and keeper can't stop that. Did well to get a hand on it. That'll be wides. He's got him. Early breakthrough. That's the end of a cash. Let's have a look at this replay. Sit him square in front. Straightened. I think An easy decision for the umpire on that occasion. Pitched on middle and straightened, and I think hitting middle. So 10 for 1 after 1. Siobhan. Farhan Zani Siobhan. I think Siobhan is his nickname, but he's got it on there. It's on the back of his shirt. He's a legend of Last Man Stands Bangladesh. The lone opener at the moment. Bit of work for the Bangladeshis. So it's Hollywood coming on to bowl. Nishan Hollywood Kishore plays his cricket out in Bedford View and Johannesburg. He's the team manager of the Global Jets and the Jets Cricket Academy. Does a lot of good charity work around Johannesburg. He's always up for a cricket tour. Chipped away to extra cover. New batsman in is Shariful Shaikot. It's well timed again to extra cover. It's a huge shot. That'll be 6 runs over long off. Fantastic strike. Siobhan with a glorious stroke. Like to see that again. Much better from Kishore. Just pulled his length back a bit there. Found the thick outside edge, just one down to third man. Sun's trying to come out. It's a bit of a gloomy day here in Nairobi Gymkhana. We've had a little bit of rain early on this morning. That's into the vacant third man area. A lot of work there for Michael Davies to do. Is he going to stop it? Oh, he just gets the boot out. He's done very well there to stop a boundary. It's going to be 3 runs anyway. But great fielding there by the Englishman. Down the leg side from Brewer. Possibly trying a bit too hard here. Trying to find another wicket. Got one in the first over. Looking for a second. Down the leg side again. The wicket-keeper, Malcolm Faddy, I think is standing a little bit too close for Jeff Brewer. He's a quick bowler, and I think he could take a yard or two back. That's hurt him. He's holding his finger. I think he's going to have a big bruise there in the morning. Need a lot of ice on that after the game. . 24 for 1. It looks like we've got a new wicket-keeper there after that little injury. Looks like Hendrik Kruker's decided to take the gloves. He's got the orange spikes on. And again, I think he could be a bit close there. It's well played by Chiffon. Under the eyes of the batter. Played it late. Targeting that middle stump, Brewer, and that's well played by the batter. This works it to the leg side for 1. So it looks like Malcolm Faddy now has actually in fact left the field. He's been replaced by one of the young Kenyans, has been supporting the event. Good to see a little crowd coming in to watch today at the beautiful Nairobi Gymkhana. It's about 20 children, possibly some of the East Africa charitable character and cricket development program that were coached yesterday. I've come across. I'm not sure if it's them. It's good to see the people coming to enjoy the cricket here. It's a wonderful facility. These amateur players are spoiled to be able to play at this wonderful ground. You see the Bangladesh batting team over there. A bit of hang time for the ball there. The batters were worried it could have been caught, but the fielder happy to take it on the bounce. Didn't charge in. My eyes are failing me a bit. I can't see who that is out at the mid-wicket area. Right, so Nishan Kishore's gone for 20 off his 2 overs. Scores 42 for 1 after 4. Michael Davies. Got one ball to bowl here. It's good line and length. Tidy start from Davies. Anything under 9 or 10 against these Bangladeshis is a good over. Clean hitters of the ball. Scores 51 for 1 after 5. Siobhan and Shaikot at the crease. Sweetly timed there, pushed into the covers. It'll just be one though. Into the covers, off the back foot, just the one. Well bowled by Kishore. I was chatting to the rest of the world lads this morning, and they're well aware they're underdogs, but they felt they've got an outside chance of causing a major upset here today. I'm looking forward to the battle. Uh, 57 for 1 after 6. Much better over there from Nishan. And disappointing for him there. Drop catch. Should have had that. Got to take every opportunity you get against this Bangladesh side. So it looks like Big Leander Libber, is coming on to bowl. Oh, it's a great ball there. And Hendrik Kruger's just missed it. The batsman's missed it. The keeper's missed it. They've all missed it. And it's 4 byes. That's wide. That's a difficult one for the keeper. You can't blame him for that one. That's not a good delivery. Farhan Zani has raced to 42 from 22. He's on strike now. He's doing some damage. This was bowled by Leander. Better keeping from Hendrick. Always difficult when you've makeshift wicket keeper. It's a specialized role. It's worked into the... And we just see the crowd that's come in there in the background as Avi does the work at backward square leg. It's good fielding by the youngster from England, representing the rest of the world. I'm not sure what's going on there from Leander Lubber. There was quite clearly a dead ball. Umpire had walked away. Let's have a look at the replay there from our camera team. I'll just see what happened there. But I'd already put my head down. I think sanity's prevailed from the umpires. Clipped off his legs. Michael Davies into the attack for his second over. It's just the one. Harvey does the work again. It's Uppish, and 6 runs. Not sure why there was a break there. Must have turned it down when I came to speak to you. Joining me in the commentary box is none other than the one and only Rifat Bhai.
Good afternoon, Bjorn. Thanks for the introduction. Nice dab by Shoykot.
What did you think of the innings from Siobhan?
Yeah, he was not getting the runs so far in this tournament. He is a very, very good batsman, probably one of the key batsmen of the side. There was a bit of worry in the think tank that one of the key batsmen was not getting runs, and it will be a big relief for the captain and the coach that they have got Shobhan to score some runs before the big finals day coming up.
Effortless innings from him. Really good knock. There's another boundary there for Shaikot there. He moves to 27 from 18.
Shoykot is a class act. He moved to 27 and without breaking a sweat. You have hardly played any shot in anger so far. He likes to work around the field. He's a very classy batsman. He always works with the gap. You will see him playing lots of dabs and sweeps. When he's on the field, he'll see lots of twos and singles as well.
Clever batsman.
Yeah.
Plays all around the ground.
So far, he has got 250 and 135 so, among the runs. Another wide. The rest of the world bowlers have been not very disciplined in this bowling so far in this innings with the ball. So we have seen a lot of wide deliveries so far.
Too many and too many buys as well. I think that's what happens when you don't have a specialised wicketkeeper. It's punched hard down the ground.
So almost close to the halfway mark. Bjorn, what do you think is the par score here so far, what you have seen?
Par score for Bangladesh is 210, 220. Par score for everyone else, 180.
You can see one of the wicketkeeper got injured and rest of the world doesn't have a sub fielder, so it's kind of let's go to be the sub fielder for them.
So it looks like he's coming back. Speaking of
Freddy.
the devil there,
Yeah.
he's asking the umpire if he can come back, which he should be able to do. I think it's the end of the 10th over. He's got some ice and probably some painkillers. I say thanks to the young Kenyan. He was at the coaching program done by the East Africa Charitable Trust run by Mr. David Waters, MBE, and enjoyed meeting the lads from the rest of the world and joined them to support them, and got a bit of a game.
And apologies from my side. I initially thought that was Lisego. Apologies to all the viewers. Sorry from my part. But yeah,
And a good crowd in here today, Rifat. You've got about 20, 30
that's
students that have come in to watch.
That's great to see. It's on the long off boundary now. Will be great if we can get one of our cameras to show the stand in the long off cover region. I think the school kids. Yesterday there were school kids and in the Symbionese ground, and we saw teams Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, England, Australian teams were out there giving tips to the kids, speaking to the kids, giving them advice, and also we saw the players giving them a tips or two with their cricketing skills. Some lovely footage we got on our social media today.
Yeah, it was good. Some coaching skills and some life tips as well from the Bangladeshi lads. All very successful in their own right with their careers. Bankers and engineers. As Jeff Brewer charging in. This could be out. No, it's gone over his head. He came too far in there, Libba. He misread that.
I don't think that's the right tactic to be 5 meters from the boundary, you know.
We've seen how hard the Bangladeshis hit it. It's the boundary 65 meters, so I think I'd like to see them walking from behind it, behind the boundaries, and just be about half a meter in front of it as the ball is bowled. Those half chances are going a begging at the moment. I'm not saying he would have caught that because it might have gone over his head anyway, but didn't help himself there. Oh, that's good cricket.
Very good cricket. The skipper, Mustaid Hossain, and pushing for 2, putting pressure on Hollywood, and eventually that's a forced error.
Forced error, that's what we were talking about earlier in the week, running hard between the wickets and just testing the fielders out and, giving them some doubts, some pressure.
Run the first one hard, Bjorn. Run the first one hard. That's always the key.
It is the key. If you jog through, guaranteed the fielder's not going to miss that. If you're running hard, he's going to look up and just see where you are, and that induces the error.
Absolutely. And going back to the program we had, it started at Simba Union. It's good to see kids coming and watching these guys from around the world playing, especially these amateur players who are not professional cricketers in their career, but they're all good cricketers, and also, as you mentioned, successful in their own path of life. So getting advice and tips from them will certainly help the confidence. And one of the key things, the vice captain of Maruf's speech was like education. That's the most important thing. Don't give up on that. That's key. That will help you.
That helps you just get out of wherever you come from to get a better life through the education, which was the big driving point from the talk I think they had with the youngsters. They're all sitting in the corner with Ian Morira at the moment. And just for our viewers' information, in this Bangladesh squad, it's well bowled.
Yeah, that's a very good delivery from Jeff Poor. So there are 7 bankers, 2 engineers, and 1 entrepreneur. So they're all very
What does the entrepreneur do?
He has got a travel agency, Faisal Ahmed. Faisal is a very experienced LMS player. He's been playing last man stand for last 9 or 10 years. It's been one of the loyal players in our last man stands Bangladesh leagues. He was also the man of the match yesterday, bowled a fiery spell against the Kenya under 23 team.
Faisal Ahmed, he's played 131 games, batting average of 28 and a bowling average of 28. Useful all-rounder.
Yeah, he was one of the members of the heritage side that won the World Champs in Cape Town, the recently finished World Champs in Cape Town in 2023. One of the key members in their side. Went down the track.
That's uppish.
Inside out. That is a great shot, Bjorn.
There we go.
There's the kids. Such lovely sights. Can you see more of the crowds, please? That went. That's one of my favorite shots, Bjorn. Inside out, over, wide long off region.
So Avi Marath running in. I think they're going to take a liking to him. Looks like they're going to try and up their run rate here. Shaikat and Hussain.
Yeah.
He's dropped that short and it's wide. Avi missed 3 of his first flights to get here. He managed to get on the fourth flight. Rifat
Yeah.
needs to take advantage of being here. This could be a wicket. Is it going to be out?
No.
Just short. I thought it went. He hit it a bit better.
Thankfully for Mustaid,
He mistimed one. Finally, he mistimed a shot.
yeah. Avi Marathe, yeah. Lots of passion. He missed 3 flights and still went to book the 4th flight. So hats off to Avi. I think Henry Kruger is having some difficulties. He's not the main keeper of this rest of the world side. Has he chosen to keep without gloves?
Well, he's a big Afrikaner, and he's got mitts for hands.
That's a good shot in the gap. Will that be a boundary? No, it will be cut off. Nevertheless, another 2. So the good thing about this Bangladeshi side, they're not just looking for the big shots. Whenever they are not getting those big shots, they're working on the singles and doubles.
They run very well between the wickets. The runs never dry up when they're at the crease. 123 for 1 after 12. Projected score 205. ROW need to do something special here to rein them in.
Change in the keeping now. I think Malcolm Faddy is coming back. He got the treatment he needed. After a nasty injury, he got the one hit right on the tip of one of his fingers.
How you're standing a metre and a half too close to the stumps there when Jeff Brewer was bowling.
Henry Kruger is coming off the ground. I think he's also hurt something. Yeah, so you can see Henry Kruger walking off. And we've got the sub-fielder. Shariful Islam Shoikat and Syed Mustaid Hussain.
Davies bowling his third over here. Oh, strays down leg.
Another wide. Certainly not helping their cause. They have not been disciplined with the ball and also dropped a few chances. You can't do that against a strong side. Bjorn, can you please tell us more about the rest of the world side? Where are they from? We know it's a mixed nationality side. I think we have few South Africans and few English guys.
So you've got Malcolm Faddy, he's the wicketkeeper, he's from Zimbabwe. And you've got Hendrik Kruger from South Africa, Leander Libbe from South Africa, Nishan Kishore from South Africa.
And I think Jeff Brewer also from South Africa.
Jeff Brewer from South Africa. And then the bowler here, who's just bowled the wide, Michael Davies.
I think it's from England.
He's from England, as is Bradley Gerard Harrison is from England. They're from up north.
Yeah. And thanks to Nishan for managing this side. He has put a lot of effort.
Oh, that's gone big. It's over extra cover. Just carries for 6. Lovely shot. Davies disappointed there, but nothing you can do against a good shot like that.
That's a great hit.
Not a bad delivery. It's just good batting.
That cleared the boundary by a few meters. Again, better length this time. That's great running between the wicket, Bjorn.
That's what we were talking about, setting off for that first one hard. He immediately turned. Shouldn't have been 2 there. He opened the face, guided it down to third man, and set off like a rocket. And it's comfortable too.
This chance of a catch. Will just drop short. It's a good fielding by Jeff Brewer. These are always the tricky ones, whether you go for it or not.
Always difficult. I think that was well short of him there. There was a chance earlier where the fielder in the deep maybe pulled a parachute, but I don't think he pulled a parachute on that occasion. 136 for 1, 7 overs to go. Shaikhat's on 39 and Hussein's on 33. Avi's coming on for his 4th over here. No, sorry, correction, a 2nd over. Oh, it's a big no ball that. You have to bowl that again. That's a free hit.
I think that slipped out of his hand.
Is Hussein going to go for a maximum here? He is. He clears the legs.
That's a free hit.
They're appealing for LBW, but it's a free hit.
Why they are appealing and why is even the umpire showing this down the leg? I think Mustaid went for a big heave. It was going down leg, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. The previous ball was a no ball, so that was a free hit.
It's for bowled. It's in the gap. Should be easy too. They settle for 1 there. I think Hussein wanted the strike. Obviously. It's gone straight. That'll be 4. Oh, it's just plagued there.
I think the rain in the morning still not fully dried up the outfield.
We've had so much rain in the weeks leading up to this tournament. At one stage, I didn't think we would be able to host it at this ground. With the little rain this morning, I think it's really softened up the outfield.
But he's had enough power to get it over the line. Another wide. These extras are not helping their cause. Costly runs.
So that'll be 3. So it's the 2nd penalty ball of the over. That's in the gap.
Boundary.
Big over here for Bangladesh.
150 up after 14 overs. You can see the Aussie guys having their lunch and enjoying this game.
Australians had an off day yesterday. There's Big Ziad Abbas. You got McGrath and Sam Lang. I can't see, my eyes aren't good enough to see the rest.
Reese Longbottom on the left side.
It's back to us, yeah.
And on the far right is Nick Murphy, probably one of the contenders for the bowler of the tournament.
He's been superb. Refat, why do they call him Nitro?
Probably. I'm not sure. I have it in my mind.
It's a great
It's
throw.
not coming to my mouth.
I see he sold
A lot of Nitromania hashtags going around.
A lot of Nitromania is happening. I think he sold over 500,000 T-shirts, Nitromania. I think most of them have sold to Bangladeshi fans of his. That he's got a cult following there in Dakar.
Absolutely. And we're looking forward to have a match with the Aussie guys if it comes around in the knockout stage.
Are you head of our LMS shop, Rifat? Is there any this is Apish. It's a lovely shot.
And the 6. So moves on to 48 with that one. So I think we have some great sales in the Merseyside region in Liverpool. A guy named Mr. Melbers, he bought, I think, thousands of stock.
But can we get the Nitro Mania shirt onto the shop?
I think we'll too after this tournament. Definitely a good idea.
That's another boundary.
So Shoikat will get to his third 50 of the tournament with that 4. Another great calm and composed innings by Shoikat.
Just too short from the bowler, Bradley Gerard Harrison. Cameraman does some dodgy footwork there. Missed it completely.
Similar to the Man United footballers last season.
Well, the whole of England there. I mean, they're not doing too well in this tournament.
Yeah.
Rifat, it's your side. Do you support the English now at the Euros or?
Not a chance, buddy. Not a chance. So Shoikat scoring 52 of 29 and retiring. Third 50 in his 4th innings. He's having a great tournament so far. I think he's scored about 190 plus runs in this tournament so far. Definitely the highest scorer so far in this tournament. And that brings the vice captain, Maruf Ahmed.
52 of 29. He hits 3 4s and 2 6s. The strike rate of 179 is a fantastic knock. And Bangladesh are setting a fantastic platform here.
Oh.
Tossed up and no, not even half a chance.
So
easy 6, clear the ropes with some distance.
So the first ball he's facing, he can't get a better delivery to settle. Maruf Ahmed, the vice captain. So two batsmen now scoring 50 and getting back into the hat. So it sets up a platform for Maruf, the big hitters Maruf and Inzamam to come in and bank on that.
It's not easy to do that. Even it wasn't a great. It was the low full toss. But obviously no nerves. Anyone that's a bit nervous probably will just block that or knock it for 1 somewhere. But
we saw Maruf getting a 50 of 15 balls in the first game against Pakistan. Chance of a catch? No, just dropped short of Hollywood. Fielding at fine leg. So we get great camaraderie between, as I was speaking about the Aussie side, the Bangladeshi boys have a great camaraderie between the Aussie guys, with the Aussie guys. They have been into a lot of tour events where they play together. There have been great friendship.
I think that's what these tours are about. Yes, you're here to play cricket and win, but it's mostly about the friendships that you make and the memories that will last forever.
Especially during the opening ceremony, I saw the Bangladeshi guys taking a lot of selfie with their mates Ziad Abbas, Sam Lang, and all these guys. They have been friends for a long time. Ziad Abbas, I'm a big fan of his. He's not just such a big hitter of the ball, but such a lovely guy.
They're a big heart as well.
Very big heart. We saw him buying ice cream for all these kids yesterday at the ground. Some great heart shown by these cricketers. Also the Bangladeshi guys donating their gears.
I came a bit late and all I could see was a lot of grins on the faces of the children and ice creams in their hands. It's well bowled from Avi there. I think that's one of his better balls.
Absolutely. And the Bangladeshi players, some of the Bangladeshi players donated some of their kits as well, gloves, wicket-keeping gloves, batting gloves, and a few other things, which made the kids really, really happy.
And David Waters has asked for all the balls from this tournament to be left behind, and we'll donate them to their training camps for the children. I'm just worried that if Bangladesh carry on playing, that we won't have any balls left, Rifat. So if you could just ask them to, when they hit their sixes, to not hit it so far out the ground.
Yeah, just 1 or 2 meters back.
Yeah, so on the finals day, going to be all the players that have got extra equipment are going to be donating it to the charity, and we're going to have a little charity match with all the children having a chance to play on this wonderful facility. Yeah, there's another 6, could be out. No!
It's a huge one.
It's a huge 6, and it bounces back off the Shah Stadium there at Long On. Michael Davies doesn't move. He just gives it the horn signal to the umpire.
So the projected score is looking at 224. If Bangladesh can get there, it will be the second highest total of this tournament. The highest total so far in this tournament is 288. Bangladesh versus Pakistan.
The rest of the world really need a wicket here. I'd love to see Avi get a wicket here. He's tried so hard. That's on middle there. That's well played and well bowled. Imagine missing 3 flights to get you, Rifat.
I would have given up after probably the first one. Second at best.
And then on his way to the 4th one, he said that there was traffic on the highway to get to the airport. He thought he was going to miss the 4th one as well, but messaged the group, the team group, on when he landed in Dubai. I said, I've made it, guys. I've made it.
Yeah, I think that was such a great news for the team. They would have been one short had he not make it. So Michael Davis coming on to bowl. Went for 33 in 3 overs.
Good line and length there. Pushing it wide of the batsman.
Mustahid on 45. He will try to reach his 50 in this over.
Is he going to do it in style, Rifat? We're going to see a boundary here, maximum.
He missed a full toss, but he's not happy with himself for some reason, but he still got a boundary.
Yeah, I think he got he clothed it a bit of a bottom edge.
Yeah.
Takes him to 49.
The bat speed is, you can see the back speed. Even though he didn't time it, the bat speed made sure it goes past the slightly slow outfield today because of the early morning rain. So Mustahid moves on to 49.
It's well bowled. Very well bowled there.
So that's the 50 for Mustahid. Well batted. So that's the second 50 for Mustahid in this tournament. So 250 odd score and 1 unbeaten innings against England for the Ranches and 35 in yesterday's innings. He's also one of the highest run scorers so far in the tournament.
Yeah, that's a very good knock. 50 off 26 balls, 4 4s and 2 6s. Strike rate at 192.
So that brings the big hitting Inzamamul Haq into the wicket. What a time for Inzamam to come onto bat. The perfect platform for him. Another wide.
Too many wides, as you were saying earlier. It's cost him 20, 30 runs already. Leander Libber has got 2 more. Jeff Brewer's got 1 more. And Bradley Gerard Harrison's got 3 more. So a bit of work for the skipper to think about who he's going to bowl these final overs with. 1 ball to come here from Davies. Sapish could be half a chance. Oh, and you haven't. It's the 3rd chance gone a begging.
And you simply just don't drop Inzamam. That can cost you big time in the next 3 overs.
And you've got to ask yourself, is that where you want? That's where you've got to have your best fielder in that position. Long on. I understand he's been bowling, but they really should have had Libber there. So, mistake from the skipper. It's difficult.
That went flat and quick. Didn't have too much air, so possibly not the easiest chance, but have you had one of your better fielders there, you definitely...
I should have swallowed that. No catch is easy.
But now it can cost you big time. Inzamam, who bats with a strike rate of 180 plus, plays in the Dhaka Premier League, one of the toughest league in last man stands.
So no ball. Must have overstepped there. That's
5.
not a good start there from Laba. So a free hit.
Luba has got Bigly on the back of his shirt.
It's well bowled. Should just be one.
That's a good delivery of the free hit. How do you pronounce Lender? Is it Lube or Labe?
I would pronounce it Leander Laba.
Leander Laba. Thanks, Bjorn.
I could be completely wrong though, Refat. I'm totally guessing. Oh, it's a good effort there by Michael Davies, but just too much on that ball to stop. Maroof Ahmed, 23 from 11.
So Bangladesh, if they can win this one, they will top the group, winning all 4 out of 4. So
Give them a bye tomorrow.
Yep. Rest for the big day.
That's perfectly planned. Who did the fixtures, Refat?
Mr. Rob Stevenson, probably a big Bangladeshi fan.
Oh, that's huge. That's not coming back. That's over the stands.
Oh no, it came back. It hit the scaffolding, thankfully, and came back.
It's the final bar where the cameraman is.
Bjorn, what do you reckon the distance of this 6?
I mean, it's hit it high up, but the boundaries are 65, so I mean that must be close to 80, 85 meters.
That landed on the big tower and bounced back, thankfully for the tournament committee. We don't need it to send a new ball. The projected score now looking at 232. Can get even worse if they can't get rid of Maroof and Inzamam quickly here. If they can bat until the end of this innings.
It's better from Libba.
19 of this over, another big over. 6-4, that 4 of the no ball.
So he's bowled 3 for 36, Libba. You won't be happy with that, but you've got to take your hats off. It's difficult. Take your hats off to the Bangladeshis. It's difficult bowling to them. It's just about all the bowlers have gone for a bit of tap. There's just Nishan Kishore, who actually started off the worst. I think he went for about 12 or 11 in his first over, then came back strong. He went for 35 in his 4 overs, economy rate of 8.75, but everyone else has travelled.
Jeff Brewer will bowl the 19th over.
He hasn't been too bad. He was unlucky. There were a few wides down the leg that the keeper missed. And 10.3.
And a couple of good shot of not so bad deliveries against him.
He caused a few problems early on, beat the bats regularly with a new ball.
So Jeff Brewer, he plays for Masagami, if I'm not mistaken, in the Southern Johannesburg League.
Yeah, he's been he's the team captain for them, I think.
Did he used to play for Rebels before? Because I remember in 2019 World Champs.
Big news, I think, when he transferred across from the Rebels side to Masagami.
That's a big transfer.
Big signing from Dan Stone to get him. A great all-rounder. And yeah, he's now one of the backbone of the team, I would say. And they've just signed up to the World Champs at Australia for later this year. He'll be down there, captaining the side, I think. If not captaining, one of the leaders in the team for sure.
That Inzamam didn't time that well.
World Champs in Australia. Features all our best club teams from around the world. It's going to be a fantastic event. Down on the Gold Coast. I think there's something like over 40 teams taking part. If you're interested to hear more about it, just pop onto our website, lastmanstands.com. We've also got a tournament taking place, the Malaysia Open in August. Rifat, you'll be there for that one.
Yep. We already have 14 teams confirmed for this event, and just speaking to a few more teams to get to that 16 mark. That's another great shot from Maruf. He has shots all around the ground. That's a good cut shot on his back foot. He's strong on both his front and back foot. He's one of the best all-rounders in Bangladesh. He captains the Citibank side, who is the current champion of, he's the current national champion and also the champion of Dhaka. So, that's a great shot, Bjorn. Down the track, over long off.
And it is a good shot because
it's not
easy to do that against Jeff Brewer. He's a very good bowler. So that is a fantastic shot there.
Just step down the track, over long off. Not the easiest shot to play, Bjorn.
Not easy at all. So he's now raced to 40 of just 15 deliveries.
So let's have a look at the replay from the backside.
The ball hasn't come back. They've got a new ball here. He's got one to bowl.
Yeah, that's the ball just landing. Great camera work by Russell from the far end.
Well done, Russell. Okay, it's come back now.
So Maruf Ahmed, he captains the very, very strong Citibank side. They're currently probably the best side in Bangladesh. So they're the current national and Dhaka champions. So that says a lot about it.
Jeff Brewer's decided to come around the wicket here. And he's bowled it wide. It's pressure. That's pressure will do.
That will just cost him 3. He'll probably take that. That's the second wide of the over. He went for 10 in the last 2 deliveries.
He was looking at one stage of that over. It was looking like he was going to go for under 10 and over, but he's ended up with
15
figures of 4 for 46, 1 wicket, economy rate of 11.5. So disappointing last few balls there for Mr. Brewer.
Lender Labba will bowl his 4th over. Jeff Brewer slowly walking.
He's looking a bit gingerly there, looking a bit injured.
Yeah. He didn't bowl that badly, to be honest, Bjorn. Few wides, but nevertheless. Should have pushed for a double there.
I don't think they need to refit. They're already on 222. And I think Maruf wants to strike here. He's on 43, he wants to get his 50.
Absolutely.
He's just saved his legs. What can Libba do? Can he get a wicket here? It's upish. Hendrik Kruger.
It'll be easy to.
Easy to.
Didn't time it well, Maruf.
Definitely pinching the strike here, Maruf. So Hendrik stayed a bit straighter there. We've got a no mid wicket. It's well bowled.
What happened there, Bjorn?
He wants to get his 50, eh? It's going to be 49.
They reckon they have got enough on the board.
It's called no ball there for stepping again.
That's criminal, Bjorn. You can't bowl no balls. when you're a spinner. I think this is the second time he has done that.
That's unnecessary.
So that will mean Maruf has got to his 50 of just 19 deliveries.
One for the no ball, one for the 4.
Yeah, well batted Maruf. Thanking Inzamam for letting him have the strike. In normal circumstances,
Next time when it's your turn, I'll let you have the strike.
In normal circumstances, it would always be Inzamam facing as many deliveries in the last few overs.
Let's have a look at the crowd there, the Australians and their supporters.
Maruf 50 of 19, second 50 for him in this tournament. Faisal Ahmed is coming on to bat. This is a free hit. Couldn't utilize the free hit. That is a good delivery. Darted on the legs.
Maruf Ahmed's innings, 50 off 19 balls, 3 4s and 4 6s. A strike rate of 263. So the best striking so far of the day.
Inzamam missing out on that one. So that will be the end of the innings. 230. Inzamam went for a big heave. Missed it. That's a great delivery, to be honest, Bjorn.
It was a good delivery. I think it pitched outside the line.
It just, the ball seemed to have got a bit of extra bounce on that one. So the first, at the end of the first innings, Bangladesh 234-1, 450s in this innings. The opener Farhan Shoban getting his first 50 of this tournament, 51 of 26. Shoikat continuing his good run of form, 52 of 19. The skipper also in good nick, 50 of 26. The vice captain Maruf Ahmed, 50 of 19. And Inzamamul Haq, not on his usual flow, 11 of 9 deliveries. So 230 for 1 after 20 overs. Rest of the world bowlers, the only wicket was picked up by Jeff Brewer. Everyone went for some runs. Nishan Kishore with the least of the economy rate went for 35 in 4 overs. The wicket columns 0 on all the other bowlers. So they'll have to bat really well to chase these big totals. And we'll be back shortly for the run chase.
To come back here then.
Great delivery to start with the proceedings.
Good afternoon, welcome back to start of the second innings. Bangladesh taking on rest of the world. What a start from Faisal Ahmed on the money.
One sleep, started with a sleep. He bowled a fairy spell, like 4 overs, 3 for 11 yesterday.
Why not have a slip when you're bowling like that? That was picture perfect. Just a little bit of a way nip off the deck there for him.
And he's very quick as well, Bjorn. He's probably one of the fastest bowler in this tournament. Big shout. If you can see from the side, you can see how quickly the ball goes.
Jeez. Looked like a good shout. I think the batsman be fortunate there. Played all across it. Planted his front foot, and he's planting it again. He's got to have to be careful.
That's an inside edge. 2 runs there. So Bangladesh side has made a change today. They have rested their premium fast bowler Tawfiqul Haq Noyan, and they have brought in the left-arm spinner Aifur Rahman Nabed. Aifur Rahman Nabed has been the number 1 bowler in Bangladesh for a long time. He was the world number 1 for a few months as well, but it's a strong side. He hasn't got a game so far, so he'll be playing today.
It's a fantastic team. Wouldn't want to be the selector.
Looks like Nabed is coming on to bowl straight away. Getting his first game at the World Cup.
So opening the batting for rest of the world are the 2 men from north of England, Michael Davies and Bradley Gerard Harrison. Got a big job on their hands there, chasing a massive target, 231. And I was saying the other day that everyone thinks Bangladesh is a batting team, but when I look at their stats, they're actually more of a bowling side. And very difficult to get them away. They just really make you work for your runs. They give you absolutely nothing. Michael Davies just content to block that one out. Again, he's on the money. Another single for Rowe, rest of the world. Faisal charging in. It's down the leg. He won't be happy with that. That's wides. It's worked. Just for one there. So Michael Davies taking most of the strike. He's faced 12 balls. Bradley Gerald Harrison only faced the one so far. Score is 10 without loss. 3 to come in this over. So 10 without loss after 3. Davies on 7 from 12. It's tossed up. What a delivery there. Beaten him in the flight there. It's a dot ball. Just look at those last 10 balls there. The dots are piling up. That's building pressure on the batters. Just played down the wrong line. That's better from Davies. Dab down. This could be a boundary. Oh, that's good fielding there. I'm not sure who the fielder is. Bowling such a tight line here is Nabed. Really doesn't offer the batters much. I think you've got to use your feet to him. Try and get to the pitch of the ball. Keep him guessing a bit. Apply some pressure to the bowler. At the moment, the bowlers are controlling the dynamics of the match. And the flow of runs is all controlled. And they're in their comfort zone at the moment, Bangladesh. It's another dot ball. It's well played. It's good rotation of the strike here. So Inzamam Ulhaq coming on to bowl. That's worked to the offside, just the one. One to come from Ulhaq. He's bowled well. Another good delivery, just be the one. Well played there by Bradley Gerald Harrison. Massive shout out to all the team sponsors, which are on the left and right of the bottom of the screen. You've all supported these amateur players and teams getting out here to Kenya. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. So Raman Nabed coming on for his third. Thick outside edge, straight to the fielder. He's about 10 meters off the boundary, that third man. It's Apish. And 2 minds there was Michael Davies. Decided just to looked like he was going to have a big swing and then just checked his shot at the end. That was a quicker one. Goes past the outside edge. Another outside edge, bit of work to the left of the third man on this occasion. They should be running that hard and looking for 2 though. They settle for 1. And Bangladeshis were asking questions of the fielder in those situations. Raman Nabed bowls 3 overs for just 9 runs. Davies and Harrison, I think, have seen enough now to start upping their strike rate. Oh, he's bowled him. That'll be the end of Bradley Gerald Harrison. Inzamam Ulhaq knocks out, stump out the ground. Off stump gone, cartwheeling. A big Lee Leander Lubber into the crease. He's in at number 3 for rest of the world. What a delivery. That's a perfect delivery. But like Rabada this morning for South Africa, very similar delivery. Dale Steyn was saying nothing better for a fast bowler than to see the top of off stump being broken and hearing the bails break. A 20 for 1. Just played around it there, did Bradley. And another dot ball. It's wide. It's well fielded by the fielder at backward point. Oh, Michael Davies battling out there. It's the shake of the head. Let's have a look at this replay. The batters need to play it a bit later. These bowlers are using the crease, just changing up the angles. You can't commit too early. Playing down the wrong line. That's Libbo on strike. It's a welcome boundary. It's just what the doctor ordered. It looks like we're battling again, once again, with our internet. So apologies for the score ticker not being available. Should be looking for 2 here. Oh. Score is 27 for 1. We're in the 8th over. 1 ball to come. So 28 for 1 after 8. Michael Davies on 13 from 24. Leander Libber is with him at the crease. He's on 7 from 6. Require 203 from 60 balls. Just the one. Davies on strike. 12 bowled. Runs coming in singles at the moment, which is better. Haven't been at dot balls for a bit. So Siobhan is a new bowler. He did so well with the bat earlier today. Touched up. He's gone for it. The bowlers try to put his foot out and missed it. And then the fielder in the deep tried to put his foot and also missed it. A nice shot there from Davies in a welcome boundary. Next match we've got on this field is the Kenya under-23 side taking on LMS Pakistan. Should be a fantastic encounter. I think both teams will be looking for a big victory. So 35 for 1 after 9. It's been, these overs are being bowled at a rate of knots here. Well done to the Bangladeshis. Keeping the overs ticking here. Should just be another one. LeBron strikes. Tossed up. He's rocked backwards. Guided into the covers. Looking for two. Should be two. Not the best running. Bangladeshis were really putting pressure on the fielders there. It's all played by Libba. It's a nice looking shot. It's good batting by Davies there, rotating the strike. He's moved to 20 off 29. He needs to kick on now though and start playing a bit more aggressive. So after 10 overs, the score is 40 for 1. Bangladesh firmly in control of this match, and they're going to finish top of their pool comfortably. Right, so hit out or get out, and Davies has done just that. 47 for 2. Brings in the big man, Hendrik Kruger. Siobhan strays down the leg side on that occasion. I think not a wider, came off the player. So after this match, I think Bangladesh will comfortably top Pool A. They'll finish on around 38 points, I would suspect. They're currently on 28 after 3 games and should be on 38 after this match. England are on second. They've played 3 and are on 24 points. The rest of the world are on 2 and have played 18. And then Kenya under 23 are on 8 points and Pakistan are on 6 points. Kenya, Pakistan take each other on. Their final game of the group will be taking place after this match and should be an interesting contest. It's a lovely shot from Hendrik Kruger. He's just played through the line there, waited for it nicely and clobbered it for 6 runs. Scampered through for a quick single there. Hendrik Kruger, he's on 8 from 4. What a start to his innings. Leander Libber starting to look a bit more comfortable out there. He's on 13 from 12. Tossed up. Oh, outside edge, well bowled. Maroof Ahmed, unlucky there. It's going to be runs. It's quicker. It's come down the wickets. Should be 1 or 2 more. They settle for 1. Just looking at Pool B, we've got Australia have played 3. They're on 30 points. They're currently top of Pool B. Behind them are South Africa, but they've only played 2 matches, and they're on 20. UAE played 3, they're on 14. Kenya have played 2, they're on 12. And Singapore have completed their tournament, and they finished bottom of Pool B with 5 points. Back to the action here. Scores 59 for 2 after 12. Leander Libber, 14 from 13. Hendrik Kruger, 11 from 6. What a shot there into the East Africa charity signboard there. Great shot there by Libber. Libber's now 20 from 14 after that big 6. I mentioned he's looking more confident at the crease. That's good cricket there as he rotates the strike. well bowled. Gave the one a bit more flight. I'd like to see Hendrik Kruger just trying to hit that straight down the ground. Too much cross bat on that occasion. He's a big man. Just needs to use his levers, get down to meet the ball. And that's much better from him. Straight to the fielder on that occasion, but much better looking shot. The score is 68 for 2. 13 overs gone. Beats the outside edge. Big heave-ho from Kruger. That's well bowled. And that'll be the end of Hendrik Kruger. It's beaten by the flight there by Maroof Ahmed, who picks up his first wicket. That'll be 68 for 3. So in the other match, South Africa have won the toss and have elected to bat. They're 80 without loss after 10 overs. They're up against LMS Kenya, what should be a riveting affair. South Africa, the favourites. One of the favourites of the tournament, along with Australia and Bangladesh and England. Really good delivery there by Maroof Ahmed. Nothing better to watch as a spinner. Work in partnership with your keeper quite often. You want to draw the batsman out, and you want your wicketkeeper to do the work. It's given him. I think that was a good appeal, and I think if we have a look at that replay, the umpire was just considering the height here because he threw it up so high with the delivery, but it's hit him on the toe. Then the bowlers had to think about it and had a very good appeal there. And that was hitting middle. This brings to the crease Nishan Hollywood Kishore. So 4 down now. The Pakistan guys getting ready for their game. Interesting, I wasn't aware that Kishore batted left-handed. He bowls right-handed. Tossed up. He's taking the bait. Didn't get hold of all of that. But fortunate there for Leander Libber. But I like his intent. He's playing aggressively. It's good to watch. So 70 for 4 after 14. It'll be nice for Leander Libber to get a 50 here. He's got better as the innings has gone on. It's a lovely shot into the side screen. 6 runs, save your legs. Shaikot dispatched with disdain here. It's just a bit too full. Oh, that's the LBW decision from RV. Marath. It's gone again. This could be a chance. And a very good catch, comfortable catch. Made it look easy, but he had to run about 20 meters out in the deep there for that. Final nail in the coffin there for rest of the world. Score is 76 for 5 now. Can't blame Libber for going for it. The only thing is possibly maybe he should have just tried to get his 50, get some time in the middle there. They've got a big game against England tomorrow, which they'll need a win to have a chance of going through to the knockout stages. Malcolm Faddy's the next batsman in. It's a bit old school, I like that. Taking his cap off to take a guard. Respect to the umpire. That's an useful bat. It's worked onto the leg side. He's off the mark. He's on 1 off 1. So 2 new batters at the crease. 77 for 5. 2 balls to come in the over. It's well batted by Kishore. Respect for the umpire earlier taking his cap off, and there was a lot of respect for the bowler. I think these 2 batters out at the middle must just enjoy themselves now. This game is well and truly beyond their reach. They've been outclassed today. What an experience for them, regardless. The match situation, being out here, playing against what is a fantastic Bangladesh team, a national stadium, a multi-camera production. It's a quicker one. And they've spotted that Kishore likes to dab it down to third man and point region. They've got a short cover point in at the moment to stop that shot. It's very good strategy and field awareness from the skipper, Mustahid. They're bringing Inzaman ul Haq again. He's also in the cover region. So they really are closing shop here. I wouldn't mind seeing their long on come in 3/4 as well. He's on the 2 meters off the boundary. He could come in a bit as well. It's gone, as I say that, it's gone straight to him. They should get him in the ring as well. Gently pushed into the extra cover region, and it's a lovely cricket shot from Malcolm Faddy. So 81 for 5 after 16. And the other match at the Simba Union, South Africa are 109 without loss, and they're in the 14th over. They're playing against LMS Kenya. Nishan Kishore has just chipped it over the cover fielder and it's gone for 4. He'd love that. So another wicket falls. Looks like Jeff Brewer's coming into bat. He's batted well this tournament. He's watched the replay there, the caught and bowled. I think Jeff Brewer's looking very ginger on his way out to the crease. I hope it's not too serious. He normally bats up the order. He's coming in at number 8 today. He's got a couple 50s to his name at this tournament already. So Sharif Full, he's got 3 balls left in the over. Be looking to wrap this up. Brewer on strike. Oh, that didn't miss the outside edge by much. Big appeal. Umpire shakes his head. This is up in the air, fielders under it. Safe as houses, easy as a Sunday morning. And that's the end of Jeff Brewer. So last man stands will be Malcolm Faddy, and he's just got to enjoy himself out there. There's too much to do. I'd like to see him knock it around, have a look. Be good to see him bat out the overs. Have a look at that replay there. Another good catch. Really are a top team, this LMS Bangladesh. They're good with the bat, they're good with the ball, and they're good in the field. So often when there's a last man stance, it's very difficult to run twos the whole time. You have to run twos or hit boundaries. So it can be a little bit of a lull in the match. And if you've got any suggestions to increase the action, you can just drop us a comment at facebook.com/lastmanstands. Post your suggestions there. We had one the other day of making two fielders be inside the ring for the last man stands to just increase the intensity. And at dinner last night, with the Australian sides, they suggested that if a bowler manages to bowl a maiden, that they should get the wicket of the last man stands. Originally, someone said just 3-dot balls, but then they said no, that's too difficult. That would be unfair on the batter. So possibly a combination of the two, having 2 or 3 players inside the circle. Just to give the batter a few more options to scoring options. It's very difficult to hit the boundaries when all the fielders are on the ropes, boundary riding. So 87 for 7 after 18. 2 overs to go. That's 2 dots. It's good to see Malcolm Faddy do the fielding there and speed up the game. Can we see a maiden here? No. It's in the gap. He's going for 2. He sets off. So Malcolm Faddy moves to 7 from 11. This time he finds the fielder. It'll be a dot ball. So score is 89 for 7. We're into the final over before LMS Pakistan take on the Kenyan under-23 team. All the players are part of the East Africa Cricket Development Charity Trust. Should be a cracking match. He's looking for 2. He sets off. And it's an easy 2. Well done to Malcolm Faddy there. He goes to 9 from 14. Well bowled. It's a dot ball. Two to come. Can we see something special here from Malcolm? Can we get a boundary, please? He sets off. It's well bowled again. It's very difficult batting against Shariful. Islam Shaikat gives you nothing. Love to see a boundary here. It's tossed up and a solid forward defense, and that'll be the end of the match. Congratulations to Bangladesh and commiserations to the rest of the world. Valiant effort there, but asking a bit much of them. Just outgunned, outclassed. They'll have to go back to the drawing board. They've got a big match tomorrow against LMS England. Players shake hands. I'm sure they'll share a few photos and a few memories after the match. Maybe a few Coca-Colas. Good spirit between the two teams showed. Malcolm really enjoyed that knockout there. I can see a big grin on his face. Let's look at the scorecard there. Leander Libber, pick of the batsman, 28 off 18. Well backed up by Kruger, 13 from 11. Davies, 26 off 31. Just never really got going. Jeff Brewer, 0 off 3. It's normally one of the top order batsmen, was injured. I think that cost them a bit. Wouldn't have made too much difference, though, one has to say. It is a very powerful bowling attack from LMS Bangladesh, and as I mentioned earlier, I would put them down as more of a bowling team than a batting team. And that is saying something, because they sure do have some wonderful batsmen. So, pick of the bowlers, Shariful Shaikat, 4 overs, 23 for the 3 wickets there. Maruf Ahmed bowled well for his 4 overs, picked up 2 wickets, economy rate of 5. Al Haq and Shavan also picked up a stick, no wickets for Ahmed or Nabid, but great economy rate from Faisal Ahmed, just going for 2.5 in his 2 overs. We'll be back shortly with the start of the LMS Pakistan versus the Kenyan under 23. Stay tuned.